let's quickly bring in Akshit Gupta, my colleague. Akshit, you are in Sedrod right now. Where exactly in Sedrod are you?
Yes, we are we are in Sedrot right now, and of course we have shown you that many airstrikes have been continuing continuously over the course of time, and of course we also witnessed the rocket attacks perhaps, and of course it is also advisable when we witness the rocket attacks that we should quickly rush to the safe shelter, or if we don't find the safe shelter, then we should lay on the ground until and unless the effect of the rocket goes away. So of course that has been continuing, and of course we have also talked to a lot of people also who are saying that now it has become usual in this situation, in this warring situation, of course, and of course they told us that a lot of attacks, perhaps a lot of devastation has already been caused in Sderot, which is very close to Gaza also, and of course it was also one of the first
also reports were pouring in. There were a lot of visuals that have been shared by the Israeli Defense Forces spokespersons that there have been rocket attacks, fresh rocket attacks that have been witnessed in Sderot city. Has the entire Sderot city been evacuated?
As we have been reporting also, many of the people have either moved to safe place, and there are barely some people who are left in the Sderot city, and they are also very scared to come out. And when we talk about the rocket attacks, Megha, then when we were coming to this place in Sderot, so of course we also witnessed one of the rocket attacks right in front of our car. Was the car of the Israeli Defense Forces, of course the IDF, and the tire of the car was punctured, and due to the rocket attack which hit the road, the impact was also on the shops, of course on the cars also. The window panes of the cars were also broken. So of course rocket attacks have been continuing here over the course of time continuously, and they haven't been stopping. Of course we listen to the radio and try to understand when are they being carried out, but yes, of course there are barely any people left here in Sderot.
Okay, all right. Are there any hospitals that are operating over there? There was a strike that had happened on a hotel just a couple of days ago. There were some journalists over there. Thankfully no lives were lost, but which all places have you been able to visit in Sderot? Obviously destruction has been devastating. I mean, Saturday is when Sderot was also hit.
Yes, a lot of destruction has already taken place in Sderot, and of course people are being treated in hospitals, because yesterday also we showed you one of the hospitals in Ashkelon also, which of that one building has been completely devastated, the gynecology department, and in Sderot also one police station was captured by the Hamas militants, and around more than 20 of its officers were also held as captives. So of course that was also one of the deadliest attacks perhaps, which has shaken a lot of people living in the Sderot, and of course the bullets were fired, and of course we also saw what happened during the music festival also. So of course it's not only about Sderot, it's also about a lot of places, be it Ashkelon or be it near to the Gaza Strip. Attacks have been taking place everywhere, and of course people are really scared, people are really frightened and are in despair.
Yes, also
and they are
you've located yourself, that's your base, Tel Aviv is your base. Then yesterday you traveled all the way to Ashkelon. Now Ashkelon is just a little way ahead of the Gaza Strip. It's on the coastal side, and then from Ashkelon today you are right now in Sderot. What's the distance like? How far are Ashkelon and Sderot?
When we talk about distance between them, then it's around 30-40 kilometers. Not very much, of course, but Sderot is perhaps very near to the Gaza Strip, because what we saw when when we were traveling to Sderot also. So of course a lot of military tanks were also heading towards the Gaza Strip. Probably, as the reports also suggest, that IDF also must be preparing, might be preparing for a ground assault also against the Hamas militants, because because the latest reports, also suggest that they have asked the people living on the northern side of the Gaza to evacuate that place, to free that place, and around 1.1 million people are living there. So of course, that is also very crucial to follow because it is very near. Sedrot is very near to the Gaza Strip, only around 1 or 2 miles.
Okay, all right, fair enough. All right, thank you, Akshat, for joining me on the telecast. Stay safe. Obviously, all the reportage that is coming in from Tel Aviv and from Sedrot. He was yesterday in Ashkelon. So, it has been a jam-packed day for my reporter, for my colleague Akshat Gupta.